Well, a new e-Safety Commission report has found a vast majority of children are bypassing existing social media age rules, with 80% of kids aged 8 to 12 having accessed one or more online platforms in the last 12 months.
Now, that's despite most of these apps having an age requirement of 13 to join. Let's get some more. We're joined now by journalist Angela Mollard and B105 radio host Stav Davidson. Good morning to you both. Stav, first up, the government is raising the age cap to 16 from this December. If the platforms aren't policing it properly now, how likely are they to play ball when all these new laws come in?
Yeah, not very likely. Look, it's kind of a band-aid. So it sounded good on paper, but it was never actually going to work, really. I mean, how many times have you seen these when you go to, buy alcohol online and it says, are you 18? And you just click yes and keep on going on with your day. And it's as easy for the kids to do. Plus, the kids are more tech-savvy than the people making these laws. If anyone's going to find a way around it, it's going to be the kids. But I do hope it works. I've got a daughter who actually, when they said they were banning them, she's 12, and she actually thought it was a good idea. She didn't want to get all the messages that she was getting on her TikToks and stuff. So I'd like them all kicked off because they keep beating me at Fortnite. That's my main thing here, though. So.
And if children are already finding ways around age-restricting features, is it a losing battle? Or is it actually worth the fight?
It is 100% worth the fight. We have to be at the front of this. We're a world first in it. And what it means is that we may have trouble doing it. That 80% is really shocking that kids under 12 are getting onto platforms. But what it sets is a benchmark. It allows parents to become a tribe. And they haven't been able to do that to date because every kid will say, yeah, but my friend's allowed to. If you have a number there and it's 16, then parents at least can gather together and try to enforce that number. What we really need is those social media platforms to get on board. If they have the technology and the algorithms to make the money, they have the ability to police this, to authenticate people's ages. At this stage, they're passing it on and saying, yeah, the app providers, the app stores should be doing that authentication. But look, this is not going to go away. We know this is going to push through. We need to start somewhere. We're leading the world. I know there's lots of criticism, but we're not, yes, we may not get to the ideal, but we've set an ideal.
Step closer.
All right, let's move on. The Duchess of Sussex continues to make waves with her latest announcement. Now, this week she announced she would be rebranding her lifestyle company, choosing the name As Ever. Now, a New York-based clothing company with the same name has released a statement thanking fans for an outpouring of support and concern and stating they're not affiliated with Markle's brand and they'd continue as ever. Meghan's marketing has also been called about a tiny Spanish village who accused the brand of copying its coat of arms as the As Ever logo. And you're a royal expert. Can she ever put a foot right this way?
No, and I saw this within minutes of her dropping this. Well, look, we saw that logo. It's virtually identical. This small Spanish village has come out and look, drawing attention to themselves. But I found this brand because I looked for the As Ever on Instagram and came up with As Ever New York City, which is this fashion brand. At this stage, no one's kind of suing her or claiming a trademark on it at that sort of stage. But it just muddies the waters. Everything she does is problematic. And you were saying yesterday, Kylie, we were talking after the show, look, all the things that potentially could go wrong in terms of the products that she sources, if they're made by kids in Bangladesh, that sort of thing. I don't see her doing the checks and measures that are necessary in anything she does. She's always having to row back from what she starts, and that's going to become massively problematic if there are bigger implications.
Yeah, Stav, it's not like it's a really unique name, like As Ever is how some people sign off letters, etc. Is it all a bit overblown?
I don't think so, but I think it does just show, I agree with Ange, it shows how damaged her public persona is, because if this would have happened with another celebrity, the store might have actually enjoyed it. It's free publicity for them, but they don't want to be associated with Meghan. And if you read the article, she is looking to expand. She wants to expand into hospitality services, which I believe she's calling McDonald's, and into temporary accommodation, which she's calling the Hilton. So I can't see any problems with that.
Well, Ange and Stav, sticking around to weigh in on what your texting style reveals about your personality.